It sounds really loud in here because I am on a Boeing 187. Me and all my rich buddies are going to fly to an island. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually in a Nissan and I got the AC on because it is hot. And also, there was a bad tornado that took in Chicago, and oh my god, it destroyed everything. Hope y'all are doing safe. Well, and are safe. I'm just charging my devices, debating on whether or not to go grab something to eat. I could make a sandwich, or I can get some sweet and sour chicken with beef fried rice. Mmm. And I won't be sharing it. It'll be all mine. Wah ha 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 ha. Saturday. It's been pretty lazy. I'm not gonna lie. I was reading a lot of books. Well, a lot is relative to two. However, one book I'm almost done with. I literally have like maybe 29 more pages, and I'm done with that book. And I'm so proud of myself. I haven't finished an entire book for years. I think the last time I actually was dedicated to a novel or something that I read all the way through, besides all the Harry Potter books, it was in high school. Or was it college? I think it was a little bit of college. Some of the books that I really liked that I took a hold of me that were really great. To Kill a Mockingbird, obviously, that was a great book. It was an odd book because of the way that it was told from the perspective of the son. And you learn right away in the beginning of the book what the whole premise is about. So when you start the beginning of the book, you already know what's going to happen. But as Finn or the son is explaining the story, you start to hear a little stuff. Hey, how's it going, Sage? OG. But yeah, Inherit the Wind was another good one too. About it was called the Monkey Trial. It was based on a real trial that happened in Chicago. There was, or it was, yeah. It became famous because there was someone who was going to be like, oh, hello, Rose. Thanks for joining in, y'all. I'm over here talking about books that I've read and when was the last book that I've read. Right now, currently, this is the first book that I'm about to finish since like the past 10 years. That's crazy. But yeah, Inherit the Wind, great freaking book. An even better movie. I thought the movie was just as good. It was portrayed just as well. But I would say Inherit the Wind is it's about evolution and when they talk about bringing evolution and religion to the classroom, it was called the Monkey Trial. But it was they were basically saying by that is that evolution, the Darwinism theory, versus religion, which is God made everybody, and Darwinism is the evolution from single molecules that became what we are today, which is our DNA. But I don't want to bore you guys. Anyways, yeah, so I'm pretty super excited about that. I don't know if you heard me saying I wanted to get some food, good food. I was thinking about a lot of food. I even thought about Wingstop, but I was like, maybe. I could always settle for less, save some money. There is ramen noodles, but I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to treat myself. I deserve it. I don't know if y'all see, but in the background, my little green screen over here, that is one of my wallpaper arts that I do. It's on Etsy. It's on my Etsy store. It's called almightylion.etsy.com. It's a really good store, obviously because I made it. It's even better because a lot of my artwork goes up there, and I priced them to the way that I feel they should be priced compared to how other people price. Now, getting back to what I was saying, the stuff that I put out there is pretty much my art, things that I see, and I see like abstract art. So when you're looking at my art, you'll see what you're gonna see, and not necessarily see what I'm seeing. But however you're gonna see it is how you're meant to see it. People shouldn't take my art too serious. I don't take it too serious. I just love doing what I do, which is creating Day of the Dead Skulls, what I see and what I draw, Thank you for the heart. Um, I really draw with an open mind. I do use certain current events that happen, like with what's going on right now in Delaney Hall and a lot of things going on in the country right now that are just insane. I'm old enough to see history repeating itself. That's crazy. But even history books are fun too. I picked up some books about like the theories of history, or also like science. Oh, hello. Hey, Jerry. Thank you. Yeah, nah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I like history. History's fun. History's really cool. There's a lot of things you can find that are very interesting about history. Like I know you probably heard like the Anunnaki. We're all slaves of the aliens. Bang. And all that crazy stuff. I like things like that. They're pretty fun. I like I like the surface. I don't like going deep. Don't be wrong. I love going deep, but it just depends on who I'm talking to. It would be like people who can allow you to talk and allow you to, and they themselves allow themselves to have an open mind. I don't want someone telling me you're wrong. I'm like, we're just talking. God, Jesus Christ, whatever happened to talking? You know what used to give me? Atlantis. Oh, wow. I remember the psychic Edward Casey. They said that supposedly he predicted that we would find Atlantis, and that he predicted that under the Sphinx right or left paw, there is like a secret chamber that explains the origin of mankind or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know what happened or not. I mean, the powers that be. Woo. I'm like a fiction writer. I like to write a lot, so every time you hear me coming off the jibber jabber, that's because my mind is just going at it. My mind's on Red Bull and Mountain Dew. Woo! Oh, I do. I do believe in aliens. I do believe in aliens. I'm looking at one, which is myself. Ah! But I do. I really do. I believe that there is extraterrestrial life out there that harnesses the knowledge of the universe, but I feel they're just like us too. As much as we view them as interesting, is how they probably see us too. Like, these guys are weird. They have rules in place to protect them, but their rules hurt them. Man. Do you believe in aliens, Rosearm? Do any of y'all believe in aliens? God knows I do. I've seen some anomalies. That's good. I know you're probably like, of course I asked. I apologize. Excuse me. That's good though. Yeah, no, that's good. Do you believe in other supernatural beings, or other supernatural of the supernatural, like werewolves, vampires? Not like they're gonna suck your blood, but like, like the things you ever heard. Like when I was a kid, my dad would tell me stories like where he grew up in Mexico, or my uncles where they lived in Mexico. They would tell us stories like about shape-shifting animals, and you could hear them at night, or La Llorona, and all these crazy things you hear about that come handed down from like your people, your culture, and stuff like that. Like I've heard of European ones, like the werewolves. I do believe that we have the power to sense when we're being watched, or when something feels wrong. Like your gut tells you, hey, why did all the birds stop chirping? And it's quiet out in nature. Well, I'm gonna run a little faster. It's gone. I've been in a situation where I felt like something was. It was with an ex-girlfriend. We went for a walk on a trail. We were walking, we were laughing, and we crossed over a bridge. And we were gonna continue going forward, but I stopped. Something hit me real quick, and I just stopped. And she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, I noticed that it was quiet. I noticed something was wrong, and I'm like, and you know what, babe? Why don't we turn back? Why don't we head back? She's like, why? I'm like, let's just head back. She's like, okay. But as we were heading back, she turned her back. And I'm like, no, don't turn your back. Walk backwards. We had to clear the bridge. As soon as we got over the bridge, I felt way safer. So I don't know what was over that bridge or what was there. It could have been a predator. It could have been a, could have been a fox. It could have been something. You know, I live in the Midwest, so there's a lot of trails. There's a lot of suburb areas. But yeah, I've been keen to that. But yeah, you hear about people who have psychic abilities. You know. How about any of you all? Thank you all for watching. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are my bestest fans ever. I love y'all. Thank you so much for liking this and hearting it. Thank you so much for joining in on the chat. If y'all would like to talk about anything, let me know what's up. I'm down. I'm down. I got a good little bit of time. Let's see, what else? What else? Have y'all ate anything good lately? Have y'all seen anything good? I watched Mortal Kombat. Now that was a good movie. They did a way better job with these Mortal Kombat movies. When I was a kid, I played the games. Woo-wee! And then when I saw the first Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat Annihilation, I mean, they were peak for me. Especially like me and my family. We loved it. Well, me and my brothers. We loved it. But as we got older, we realized that it was kind of corny. I was like, we got the 90s flicks. And that was the best time to be alive. Anyways. But yeah. Well, y'all, I don't want to cut this short, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it short. I want y'all to be careful out there because there's a lot of bad people out there doing bad things. Just be safe, be careful. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, which is stay out of trouble. Thank y'all for joining me in my live. I appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Bye. Oh, check out my Almighty Line, EtsyStore.com. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.